You asked Allah for growth in this part of your life. Then every time the waiting felt too quiet, you reached for the shovel again. You tell yourself it is just checking, just being careful, just trying to understand the timeline. But really, you are disturbing the roots every time they start to settle. You scroll for signs. You ask people what they think. You go back over old ground because the silence feels too heavy. You water the same dua with anxiety and wonder why it still feels stuck. That is not patience. That is self-sabotage dressed up as care. I have done the same. I poured my heart out in sujood for healing and direction. Then I spent weeks trying to force clarity and reading every small event as a sign. I told myself I was protecting my heart from disappointment. I had to learn the hard way that my checking was the very thing delaying what I claimed I wanted. Trust meant putting the shovel down, even when my chest felt tight. The roots you need cannot form if you keep disturbing the soil. They need the darkness. They need the pressure. They need time where nothing is visible on the surface. That darkness is not punishment. It is protection. It is where old attachments that would choke the new growth are gently loosened. It is where your heart learns to rely on Allah alone. The quiet space you are in right now may not be punishment. It may be the protection, healing, and preparation your heart needs before the next chapter. So stop. Stop going back to check what you already gave to Allah. Stop asking people who cannot see the roots what your growth should look like. Stop watering your dua with fear and calling it care. Stop living as the version of you that needs to see it before you believe it. The version of you that keeps digging is still ruled by fear. The version of you that can walk away from the patch is the one learning tawakkul. You do not have to perform your progress for anyone. You do not have to explain why you are still in the dirt. You only have to stop disturbing what Allah is strengthening in private. That version of you cannot carry what Allah wants to give you. You have to let go of the version of you that keeps needing to control the soil. I know how heavy it feels to leave something you care about in the ground and not touch it. But that is exactly where the strength is being built. In seasons like this, the most important work often happens exactly where you cannot see it yet. Allah may be building strength in you that only becomes visible when He decides you are ready. Keep making your dua. Keep your heart close to Him, and keep going, even when you still see nothing changing on the surface yet.